Greetings, Earthlings! My name is Planet Mitch, and I am from a faraway planet, and I am the founder and chief astronomer there at planet5D.com, where we bring you the best DSLR filmmaking news, information, and opinion, and some controversy. I was going to travel to planet Earth and take my kids there on vacation because we wanted to tour your Southwest. I didn't have a really good tripod to take with me. I had one and it was really heavy and bulky and I didn't really want to take it on a long trip on an airplane. So I was looking around for travel monopods that were really good. I didn't want one that was just flimsy and wimpy and $10. And I stumbled into a video review, I think it was by a friend of mine, Sarah Colleton, who had talked about Three-Legged Thing. And I ended up talking to my friends at Outdoor Photo Gear, who turned out to be the, I think, exclusive distributors of Three-Legged Thing. Three-Legged Thing comes from overseas, over there in a place I think you call the United Kingdom. Through them, I was able to procure the tripod, which has a really sophisticated number. You know, all these things like have 6825B names. But I really like Three-Legged Thing because they name their things people names. I got the Eric. It's awesome. I love it when things just have real names as opposed to the Canon 5D Mark III 12B. It also comes in a very exciting box. It has lots of nice pictures and graphics and awesome stuff. The thing I think that you'll realize is that Three-Legged Thing isn't your normal company, which is awesome, especially in photography and video gear. I love different. Planet 5D is really different, right? So I was looking for travel tripods. Travel tripods need to be light and small. Here is the case that Eric comes in. And you can take this with you if you want. It's awesome. It even has a label that says chicken lips. Okay? They're different. I like different. The other side of the label says they came from Stagston. Eric is awesome. The case is awesome too. Up at the top, you have a way of opening the case, of course. And in the top section up here is another zipper case where you can put things like little tools and mounts and stuff like that. A little place to store stuff is awesome. Now, if you don't want to take the case, then the tripod works all by itself. One of the things that I was really after in this particular case, bad pun, is a way to carry it in my suitcase. Another bad pun. No, it's not a pun. It's really what I wanted. I didn't want a separate case for my tripod when I was going on vacation with my family to your planet Earth. So when I talked to the guys at Outdoor Photo Gear and they were willing to send me the Eric, I was ecstatic. Yay! Outdoor Photo Gear! I also talked to the guys at Three-Legged Thing. They were very happy to send me Eric as well, so thumbs up to all of you guys. I'm going to give you my honest opinion. That's the way we work at Planet 5D. Let me just say my very first opinion of the Eric and Three-Legged Thing is that it is awesome. People of Earth, meet Eric. Eric is something that I really, really love. I use Eric all the time. I have two tripods, of course, because I have two cameras when I'm recording down here in the observatory at Planet 5D. And Eric is a very helpful kind of guy. I love Eric for many reasons. Number one, he's tall. And if you watch the videos that they have at Three-Legged Thing, you can see many different flavors of Eric and some of the other Three-Legged Thing tripods. And that's the first extension, and you can't really see it, but there's a ceiling up here, and I can't really go any higher. I could go higher. I have a whole nother extension here that's about 1.5 feet that I could go higher with my 5D Mark II. Eric could take my camera up to the ceiling. So that's one of the things that's incredible about Eric. Eric is small, compact, light, and yet he's still tall. Now, are you going to use this as a heavy video tripod kind of thing? No, you're not going to go there. Eric comes with a ball head at the top, which means typically he's designed for photography. but I can obviously take this head off and put a video head on there, and I have done that, and it works great. Is it the most stable thing for video? It's not like an industrial video tripod that you people who shoot millions and millions of hours of video are going to use. But on the other hand, if you need to go out and shoot video that's quick and easy and you just need some portability as opposed to lugging that big old massive tripod that you have, Eric and his friends over at Three Legged Thing are awesome. Each one of the different models at Three Legged Thing does different things, of course. And I'm not going to go through every feature of this. I will run through a couple of things, though. Down here on Eric's lower protuberance, there is a hook where you can hang a bag so that you can make Eric feel heavier. Eric has a monopod. If you unscrew this leg that has the grip on it, then that will act as a monopod. You can take this head and put it right there on Eric's monopod leg. You have a monopod if you want. Eric is very versatile. I love Eric. I love Eric. Okay, let's not go there. It's not that kind of love. Eric is the tripod that I use almost all the time right now. Even when I'm traveling, like I said, it fits in my suitcase, which was ideal for my particular kind of travel. Checked bag, of course, in that situation. I wasn't putting it in a tiny little overhead bin bag. Maybe it would fit depending upon your bag, but Eric was going underneath the plane anyway, and he didn't need to breathe down there, so it was all right as well. Things that I don't like? Well, I've never been a fan of any tripod or monopod, frankly, because I don't like the levers and the turny knobs that you have to use to get them to go up and down. These are sturdy if you lock them tightly. However, if you just don't quite get it tight enough, then it's going to slip on you. But that's true for any tripod. The thing that I really, really hate about Eric and the tripod head is the plate. Why do I hate it? It's because it's my own fault. I keep losing the dang thing. I can never find it. It is awesome, though, because it's copper colored. Some of the heads are blue, which are really cool if you like really super blue. So look on Three Legged Thing's website or Outdoor Photo Gear's website if you're in the United States to see all of the different variations of Eric and Eric's brothers. And I don't know if there are any sisters. Are there any sisters at Three Legged Thing? There really isn't anything else that I really dislike about Eric. I like to find things that could be improved, and there are possibilities maybe that it could be just a hair sturdier, but I don't know that you can really ask that much of something that is so light and so portable. I just don't know that I can say, hey, Three Legged Thing guys, it's just not sturdy enough. Well, you have to make things sturdy, and that's why there's the hook on the bottom to put extra weight so that you can make the thing sturdier, so that's not their fault. They've given you the hook. The legs flip up all the way this way. You can make it be the flattest tripod you ever did see. You can make the legs be really wide. There's an adjustment here on each of the legs to make them go different heights, and of course you can expand and contract them to be the right height that you need for that. I just don't think there's anything else that they could do. Why are they even making other brothers? I don't know. The only other thing that I've had any kind of trouble with was taking my Canon 5D Mark III and my 70-200, which is a heavy lens, and you obviously can't mount the 5D Mark III directly here. You have to mount the lens here. But sometimes I can't quite get it tight enough on the latch on the ball head, in which case I simply switch to the heavier duty video head that I have, and that holds it very well. So it's not really their fault. It's not meant to hold 600 pounds with a heavy front end loaded lens on there. You've got to make some accommodations for the portability and the lightness. So Eric is awesomely tall. You can put a photo head on here, you can do flash, you can put lights on the top, You can put cameras on there. You can use Eric for a huge number of things. Great tripod, really love it. Use it a lot, use it all the time. If I have to go out and shoot something around the observatory here, I take Eric with me every time. I don't take the bigger, heavier tripods because I don't feel like I want to carry all that extra weight. Yes, they're a little more sturdy, but I'm tending to like portability and height. Eric goes much higher than any of my other tripods that I've ever had, and yet he still compacts down to the smallest size of any of them. You're going to pay a little bit more for Eric and his boyfriends. Ooh, I don't think I want to go there, do I? You're going to pay a little bit more for Eric and his friends, his brothers, but they're light, they're portable, they go into small things and turn into really big things. I really love the guys at Outdoor Photo Gear and Three-Legged Thing for lending me this tripod. They're not ever getting it back because I use it way too much. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for everyone who reads planet5D.com. I love all of you. Send everything through the airwaves you want to me over here in my little planet. And thanks for watching. I see the lightness! They go into small things and turn into really big things. This is also my 5D Mark II with the 40mm pancake, just in case you care what gear I'm using. And oh, by the way, that camera over there is the 5D Mark II with the 70-200 IS2 version 2 whatever lens. But that's the 5D Mark II. I'm sorry, the 5D Mark III. I'm recording the audio with the Smart Lav from Rode, as well as an NTG2, which you cannot see out of frame up here. But that's my setup, and of course you can see the basement. Maybe if I do this, you can see there's my Rode NTG2 talking back there to the Canon 5D Mark III. You can see the cable from the Rode goes into a juiced link box right there.